Hey guys, welcome back to our new video. And in this tutorial, we are going to create our own BMI calculator. I guess you know about the BMI. BMI is basically the body mass index, and it will allow you to check if you are underweight, normal weight, overweight, or obesity, right? The ratio between your weight and height. So if I check it, suppose my weight is 70 kg and my height is 1.7 meter, then my BMI is 24.2, which means this is in this normal weight category. Yeah. But it's in the upper limit of the normal weight category, right? So you can check your body mass index using this tool. So let's create this tool together. Let's see. Let me create some HTML here. BMI calculator. And I will use Bootstrap. So let me include the Bootstrap CDN. I just need the CSS. Okay. And let me create the design first. I'll create a container. I have a row inside it. And inside row, I need to have, let me go with 8, call 8, and create a card inside it. Okay. So inside the card, I must have a card body followed by H1 BMI calculator. Let's see how it is looking now. Okay. So I need to add more classes and I'll do that later on. Let me have a paragraph tag with calculate your body mass index to check if you are at a healthy weight. Okay. So after this one, I will have a row, and inside row I'll have two sections. Call MD6 and another call MD6. This will be the calculator and this would be the categories. Yeah, this is what I wanted. So let me create the calculator as well. So for this, I'll create a class with busy light and rounded 3. From floating, and it will have input type equals number. I don't need name. Class equals from control, rounded 3, id equals weight, placeholder equals weight, step equals 0.1, and I will provide a label to it. Text muted, weight kg. Okay. So next up would be, you'll need some margin here. Yeah. And I can copy this one. Let me increase the margin. And let me do, this is not a weight, this is height. Step could be 0.01. This is height in meters. And its ID should also be height. Okay. Cool. Let me add padding here. Okay. Now let me design it properly. Okay, so for the container I will add padding y of 5. Okay, and for the row, justify content center. Yeah, it's getting into shape now. For it, I don't want anything. For card, let me go with shadow LG and rounded 4. Okay, and for card body, maybe padding of 4 or even 5. Okay, this is cool. And for H1, I'll give class of text center, margin button 4. Okay, similarly, I need font weight bold and text primary. Okay, and for the paragraph tag, I also need it to be aligned center and text muted, margin bottom 4. Okay, and now for the row, maybe a G4, and for this one, okay, I'll provide padding for this one and remove from here. Yeah. Okay, now let's move on to the next section. Okay, so I need a button now, the button to calculate the BMI. So I create a button. Class would be btn primary with 100 and padding y with 3, rounded 3, and margin bottom 3. So it will say calculate BMI. Let's see. Yeah, the button is good. And after the button, I need to show the result. So I'll have the result div with class equals alert, and it will be display none by default, rounded 3. It won't be shown at this time, but when I click on calculate BMI, I need to show that. Okay, this is good. Now let's go to this categories section. So I'll create a div with class busy light, rounded 3, and padding of 4. I'll have h5, maybe margin bottom 3. It will say BMI categories. And yeah, that's what I wanted. Also, maybe text muted, maybe dark would be better one. Yeah. So now I need to create a table like a structure, but I will use, let me use list group with shadow SM and list group item primary for the color, deflex, justify content center, not center, in pick tool, align items center. Maybe this should be enough. So we create a span, it is underweight, and another span, and it's less than, so I use less than 18.5, means it's underweight. Let's see. Yeah, less than 18.5 means underweight. Now let me add a class to it, badge bg primary. Okay, looks good. Rounded pill. Yeah, this is nice. So this one is underweight. Let me add more of it. Probably I'll need 4 of those. So for a normal weight, it should be 18.5 to 24.9. This is normal weight and this is not primary. Let me go with success because it is the normal weight. Yeah, this is good. So for overweight, it's not primary. I will go with a warning, and it's between 25 to 29.9. Yeah, for the overweight. And for obesity, it's not primary. It should be danger, and it should be greater than or equal to 30, right? So greater than 30. Yeah, looks good. Okay, this is cool. Now let me add custom CSS to make this look even more appealing, right? So let me go through the CSS part now. Let's just start with the body. Mean height 100 bh. Okay, and background would be linear gradient with 135-degree and f5 f7 fa 0% followed by c3 cf e2 100%. Cool, this is getting better now. And for the card, border would be none. I don't want border. Okay, and I will also create background here, RGBA 255 255 255 with an opacity of 0.95. Also I'll do backdrop filter blur 10px. Okay, and for the font control, maybe focus event, I'll show a box shadow 0003px, RGBA maybe 13 110, about 253 with 0.2 opacity. Can I see any changes? Maybe for the button primary, let me see if I'm missing something here. It's cool MD6 padding, PC light and rounded 3 with form floating, MB3, form control and rounded 3. Yeah, this should be fine. Oh, form control, this spelling is incorrect. Yeah, this is great now. Okay, let me add more CSS here. For the button primary, let's not create for the button primary. This is quite good. Now for the list group item, for this thing, what I'm gonna do, border left 4px solid transparent. So what I'm doing is because I need the border left for each of these elements. So I'll do it later on. Now let me add those borders here. For the list group item, hover. Transform, translate 5px. Now you can see why I needed that border. You see? Yeah, this is cool, but I need to make it smooth. So let me add transition here. All 0.3 seconds is. Yeah, this is working perfect. Now let me add different borders for all these 4 items. So what I can do is list group item primary border let color. Should be some shade of the blue one. Okay, so this D, maybe 6E and FT. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. So I need to add this for all 4 items. For success, warning, and danger. Okay, but the color should be different. So for the success, I need a shade of green 198754. Yeah. For the warning, shade of yellow, maybe RGD. Should work. For the danger, RGB. Yeah, cool. So we're done with the design part. Now let's go to the JavaScript and make it working. So let me create a function called calculate BMI, and I'll call this function on the click of this button. Okay, let's check with an alert. Yeah, it's coming here. So I can start my job. Let me get the weight document.get element by ID, which is weight dot value. Also, let me do it parse float. I need it in float. Similarly, I can get the height as well. I will need the reference to my result element, so I'll call it result div document.get element by ID result. You might have noticed that I made it display none by default. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. I made it display none by default. I will show it only after the calculation is done. So result div dot class list dot remove. I'll remove class denon. It means I'm showing it, right? Also, I'll remove class alert primary or alert success or alert what's the next thing, warning or alert danger. I'll remove all these class from the result div. Okay, and after this, what I need to do, I need to do the calculation. So if there is no weight or there is no height, or height is less than or equal to 0, or weight is less than or equal to 0, then what I will do, result div dot class list dot add. I will add a class of alert danger because I cannot calculate with these inputs. So result div dot inner HTML equals, maybe it's strong error, and I will say please enter valid weight and height. Make sense? Now result div dot class list dot remove the none. Well, it's not necessary, I guess, because I've already removed it here. And finally return. I don't need to calculate anything. Let's see. So if I put on here -54 and -4, please enter valid weight and height. Looks good. Now I need to calculate BMI. BMI equals, the formula is weight by height into height. That's height square dot to fixed 1. I'm just converting it, rounding off the BMI value to 1 decimal places. So let's see what is the BMI. If I have weight of 84, height of 4 meters, then BMI is 5.3. You see? Okay. So we have calculated the BMI. Now what we need to do is check the BMI value. So if BMI is less than 18.5, it's underweight, right? So category equals underweight. Underweight. Let me create the category value here. So let category equals blank. Also let me create alert class equals blank. Okay, if it is underweight, then the alert class would be alert primary. Then if BMI is less than 24.9, then this is maybe normal weight. So I'll add something here. Let me replicate it. Okay, then it's normal weight. It means alert success. And then if it is less than 29.9, then it is overweight. This is alert warning. And if it is greater than, okay, I don't need to check anything here because it is else condition. I'll call it obesity, and this is danger. Okay, we are almost done now. So result div dot class list dot ag alert class, result div dot inner HTML equals, what are you, so strong your BMI is dollar BMI, and let me do a line break. Again, strong in the category is dollar category. So this should be it. Let's see. If I put on a weight of 70 kg, that's what my weight is, and my height is 1.7 meter. So my BMI is 24.2 and it's normal weight, right? So if my weight was 75 kg and my height was 1.7, let's see, it is overweight. And if my weight was even more 80, then I was overweight. Let's check the 85. It should be obesity. No, not yet. 89. Yeah, this is obesity. And if I increase my height, it will get on improving. Yeah, it's a normal weight for a height of 1.9 meter. So hope you guys like this video. You know that I have provided the link in the video description below where you can find all this source code for this tool. Please subscribe us for more interesting and useful videos like this. This much for today. Cheers, guys.